won't be seeing Dante Exum, who is out and injured.
Kevin, he went down the last game, and he's not available in this one. But from the injury report, it appears as though he'll be back soon.
Yeah, that's right. They're not sure exactly how much time he'll need, but they don't think it's too serious.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Suns. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Freak is out there with Booker, and it's Chandler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So for Phoenix, their last game a win against Memphis.
Yeah, ran away with that game, mainly in part because of their offense.
Yeah, the ball movement and player movement, so crisp and sharp, and it led to a lot of high-quality shots for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Now here's Freak. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Just 5 to shoot.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
No good, not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Outside Favors. He dishes it to Hayward. Shoots the three, and yes, sir, that one drops. Hayward's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Jeter dishes to Morris. Morris with the screen for Freak. From outside, off the mark.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Favors with the screen. Hayward outside. Down low, Chandler with the steal. Jeter kicks to Morris. Jeter the pass to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Tucker dishes to Chandler. Pass to Jeter. And stolen by Hayward. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Favors with the screen. 5 to shoot. Launches it. Gordon Hayward again from deep. Hayward's got his second basket of the night.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Dishes it to Booker. Morris a screen. Jeter kicks to Booker. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. And he banks in the layup. Freak's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Favors with the screen. In the corner, it's Hayward. And Utah again with the bucket.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And Freak throws it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Now, here's Tucker, defended by Hayward. And Tucker kicks to Booker. Jeter the pass to Booker. Morris dishes to Jeter. Will not drop. He's shooting 3 for 8 and not happy about it. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Favors with the screen. The dish to Hayward. And the 3 off target.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one. Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
The Suns shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Trailing by 2. Favors with a screen on Chandler. To the paint, Nato. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Last time they met was in Utah where they beat the Jazz.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the boards.
Yeah, they were overpowering them inside, and you've really got to like their chances, Greg, if they can replicate that tonight.
Favors with the screen. Burks in the corner. Morris against Favors. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Jeter kicks to Chandler. Down low. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Chandler. And 11 points for Freak.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Favors. 14 points from him the last game against Washington.
And don't forget about the 4 blocks. Just a big all-around game, particularly on the defensive side.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Here's Freak. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Freak's got 13.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
All right, fans, I want everyone here to get on up out of your seats and make some noise for your Jazz Dancers.
Well, traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks. Here are the ones leading the league this year. Freak, number 1.
Well, he's the guy you want on the free throw line when it matters. I mean,
Jazz trail by 16. Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. Favors is out there with Wilson Chandler. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. The three-pointer, no good.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
and Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was just a man on a mission. He ended with 47 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay on a roll like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
Suns leading by 13. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Freak's got 15. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Out to Hayward. Jacks up a three. That one goes. Count.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Freak with it. He's got 15. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
It's been a good one for Freak. He has 15 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
And both free throws good from Freak. For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against the Washington Wizards.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hayward can hit.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Chandler a screen. Here's Burks. Misses the three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The feed to Jeter. Puts up a three. And Derek Favors pulls it down.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. The Jazz with another miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
The shot by Knight, no good. Jazz trail by 16. Hayward goes in from down in the low post. It goes. Hayward's got 13.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz Dancers.
And here's the story on Tyson Chandler. The past month has been surreal. 6th in blocks, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And you know, his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation.
Favors brings the double. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
The Suns have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Free throw, Chandler.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And he gets it to go.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Jazz trail by 20. And the pass to Chandler. Chandler with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. That three off the mark. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Chandler, and Chandler sends it back. And here's Phoenix. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Now here's Freak. Burks covering. Jeter the pass to Morris. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
They double in with Freak. Favors with the screen. Out to Hayward. Fires the three. The shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Burks. Favors sets the pick for Burks. Favors with the screen. Burks kicks to Chandler. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls.
Your Jazz, Wilson Chandler. Taking 2 shots.
Chandler hits them both. And here's Freak. He's got 23. He kicks it to Morris. Pass to Freak. Launches a 3. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Utah is shooting for the game at 42%. Nato, he's guarded by Chandler. Favors inside, and that one's good. Favors has got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Left side, Knight. Burks with the steal. Now here's Hayward. A 17-point game for him in the win against Washington.
Yeah, but he set up shop at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor.
That's good.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Jeter. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And Utah making a change. Here's Bledsoe. He had 13 points in the win against Memphis. 34 seconds left in the first half. To the wing right side. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Porter's got his first basket of the night. Jazz trail by 19. To the wing on the left. Ingles passes to Blatch. Goes up at the stripe. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And it's Jeter missing. With 1 on the clock, no good on the buzzer beater. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Suns lead by 19. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
All right, fellas, great job in the early going, but we've got to keep playing the same way. Keep this building out of it. We've been strong on D, and it's a huge key to where we're at right now. Our defense leads to offense, and that sort of energy is what's getting it done. But we have done a great job creating free throw chances, driving the lane, attacking the basket. That has been a high point for us. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I tell you what, it's a pleasure to watch him when he's at the helm. because of that first half offensively, he was in a zone.
It sure is a treat to watch him, guys. I mean, everything's been running through him, and he's doing a fantastic job keeping the offense clicking on all cylinders.
And on the floor for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Booker out there with Freak, and it's Chandler in at the 5. Nato, rebound by the Suns. Chandler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Kicks it to Burks. In the corner, it's Hayward. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hayward's got 16.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
It's deflected and stolen by Favors. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Hayward on the wing. He feeds it to Favors. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Freak. Again, Phoenix. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Nato, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Suns leading by 18. Here's Freak. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. They set the pick. Clock at 6. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's foul number 2 for him. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Now, Freak, 27 points for him.
Stick it too much.
Booker in the corner, 14 feet away, and there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Favors with the screen. There's the pick. Hayward with the ball. Out defended by Freak. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
And let's take a moment to look at some stats for Favors. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. Averaging 13 points per game, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And he's such a big presence for them on the inside.
Yeah, whether it's sending shots back airmail or cleaning the glass, he's the total package. Kevin, and looking back over the last month, let's check out how Phoenix stacked up. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult. To hang with them.
Jeter kicks to Morris, shoots from the baseline, and Derek Favors pulls it down. Favors has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Feeds it to Burks. Pass to Blatch. Charity stripe shot. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
And stolen by Booker. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And let's focus briefly on an area we often overlook. Point guard rebounding. Here are the leaders in that category over the past 10 games. Freak, number 1.
And as you can see by his spot on that list, guys, very few point guards in the league can rebound like he can. I mean, he has a knack for always being in the right place when the shot goes out.
Well, Greg, he's extremely physical for a one guard, and because he is, he's not afraid to get in there and mix it up and come up with some of those loose balls and rebounds.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Burks. But they get it back. Down low, here's Favors. Lays it up and banks it in. Favors has got 7 points in the game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup. And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony
Oh,
out of
my
UNLV. No
goodness.
doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
Suns leading by 20. Here's Jeter. He's got 31.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
There's the pass to Blatch. It's hauled in by the Suns. Chandler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Booker dishes to Jeter. The feed to Booker. Passes to Tucker. Morris kicks to Jeter. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good from Freak. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Burks. Soft touch off the glass. Phoenix leading by 22 and out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Phoenix, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And of course the Jazz, just way behind.
Right now for the Jazz, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
Yeah, and that's got to be terribly discouraging for them. I mean, I know how badly they wanted to contend for a playoff spot, but it's just not happening.
Jeter the pass to Morris. No one covering. Morris has got 6.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And there's the call on Chandler. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Knight dishes to Jeter. Morris right side. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Burks kicks to Hayward. Up and in on the layup. Hayward's got 18 points.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Chandler kicks to Burks. Chandler with the block. And they'll keep possession. That one goes. Count it. Booker's got his first basket. Suns leading by 20. Freak with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Morris passes to Jeter. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. They get Derek Favors. A different look for Utah. Lyles checked in for Favors. Rodney Hood subbed in for Alec Burks. And the Suns here with a different look. Lenz checked in for Chandler. Humphreys comes in for Markieff Morris. Porter's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Brandon Knight. The 10-footer finds the target. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Porter kicks to Jeter. He dishes it to Humphreys. Rebound, Utah.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Hood, the pass to Hayward. Dishes to Hood. Three-pointer. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hood's got 8 points.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Move the ball. Stick it
The dish to Len. Porter in the corner. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. 4 on the clock. He kicks it to Len. From 13, it's hauled in by Lyles.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Pass to Hood. Kicks it to Booker. The shot no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Here's Hood. He's got 8. It's Chandler high post. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Alex Len picks one up. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Chris Humphreys. Out to the right wing. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Gordon Hayward. Putting up about 18 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
And Utah making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Phoenix leading by 14. To the middle, and stolen by Hood. He feeds it to Ingles. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Freak. Tops in scoring, first in assists. And remember, the second best free throw shooter in the league by percentage. He does not miss many.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Porter dishes to Jeter. Morris outside. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Utah has possession. It's a 13-point game. Ball's knocked loose.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers. Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Rebound, Utah. Booker's got 4 rebounds in this game. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Tries from 10. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Hood.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
Utah has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hood's got 12 points in the game.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
50 seconds left in the third. Bledsoe kicks to Jeter. Good. Freak's got 42 in the game.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Bledsoe outside. Trying to find Len. Gets it to him. And that one's good.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Hood, the pass to Booker. Wing shot on the way. Not enough on that one as it misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Lyles. Lays it up and banks it in. Lyles got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, can you always depend on him or what?
Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. And you go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls. It's a Houdini.
Goodness.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Phoenix ahead. They lead by 14. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City.
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Phoenix leading by 14. The forwards are Hayward and Favors. Then it's Blotch. Then there's Alec Burks. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Jazz shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Feeds it to Hayward. Favors with the screen. Burks in the corner from 20 feet out. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Burks has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Jazz. Here's Freak. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Favors has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The Jazz working the ball around now.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Jeter dishes to Tucker. And Booker kicks to Jeter. Pass to Booker. And there's the feed to Jeter. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Chandler. That's good. And the Suns lead by 14.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Utah's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Now the pass to Burks. Hayward on the wing. Shoots off the screen. They get it back. Burks, the pass to Favors. He dishes it to Burks. Favors with a screen on Knight. Passes it to Blatch. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Suns leading by 12. Dishes it to Tucker. He kicks to Chandler. Pass to Booker. He feeds it to Knight. Off the pick. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Hayward outside. Favors with the screen. Hayward goes in. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Hayward's got 20.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Burks kicks to Hayward. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Freak.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish. So still, I like that pretty one-handed flush. Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
From downtown, and he gets the bucket.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
Hayward outside. There's the pick. Excellent D there from Freak.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
To the inside, Chandler. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Phoenix leading by 11. Freak with it. The dish to Tucker. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Nato kicks it to Favors. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
What a game for Favors. 15 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
And the Suns making a change here. Morris has checked in. That's good. Morris has got 10 points in just the second half.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Favors.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Here's Freak. And he uses the glass on the layup. Freak's got 44.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Hayward outside. Favors sets the pick for Hayward. Burks in the corner. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
Morris, no good.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside. Jazz foul. Corey Tucker. That's his 4th personal foul. At the line for the Jazz.
That's good from Tucker.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Favors at the elbow. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Booker dishes to Tucker. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
At the line for the Jazz.
That's good from Tucker.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Take a look at what Tucker's been doing. He's got 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Pass to Blatch. 16 feet away. Morris with the rebound.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Here's Booker. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Both free throws good from Booker. Jazz trail by 17. And the pass to Blatch. Another miss by Utah.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Tucker the pass to Jeter. Shot from 12. No good. Great D that time from Favors. Utah's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Nato. They get it again. Favors. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
They have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance points.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Here's Booker. Utah with the rebound.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
On the wing, Chandler. Trains the three-pointer.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Morris. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
Burks in the corner. Plenty of space. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
And Booker kicks to Morris. Again, Phoenix.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Jazz trail by 16. Feeds it to Burks. Six on the shot clock. For 3. Here's Blatch. Can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
They set the screen. Burks the pass to Blatch. Here's Favors, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Morris has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Tucker. Can't connect from long distance. Utah's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And that one's good by Favors.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
All right, fans, I want everyone here in the arena to get on up out of your seats and make some noise for your Jazz Dancers.
Suns leading by 14.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Chandler dishes to Jeter. Chandler with the steal. Fires high post, and the shot is good. Burks has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth.
Let's get the ball inside.
Morris kicks to Jeter. Blatch pulls it in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Favors against Chandler. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his 2nd personal. At the line for your Jazz, Derek
That free throw, no good.
He's only got half of the equation right, Kevin. He's getting to the free throw line often,
but he's not making enough of them.
Good on the second free throw.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
And jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Boy, you got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man down.
You know, Clark, and even then, he might just go over it.
He could.
Look at this. Check out the elevation he gets.
Major.
Wow, I tell you, I just cannot get enough of those kind of plays. What a rim record.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. There's the feed to Favors. And Morris comes over to help. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Blatch.
You know, I think, Kevin, they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And here's Freak inside, and the dunk by Chandler. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take no chance slam by the big fella.
Suns leading by 13. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Suns.
Clark, they simply ran him off the court.
It was all about the transition game. Fast break points, the difference.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first two games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
Greg, if it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
All right, come on, lock it up, fellas, lock it up.
And both free throws good from Freak. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator, but I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Chandler's shot good.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Now here's Freak. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, your ability to make plays with your passing was a major factor in this one. How did you get the offense clicking?
Hey, listen, don't tell anyone, but I don't really think it's been me that's been getting this team going. There's so many great scorers on our roster that I think almost anyone who can throw a pass can look good with the way this team finished.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them through the entire game.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunning. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut-down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.